Good day, everyone. I'm JD. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and please hit like. And I have a very unique problem. There's my finger, and the problem is I can't get this hairspring out of this balance cock. Oh my God. So the main problem here is that the screw that was holding the stud on snapped off. I'm going to have to zoom in on this screw so you can see what it looks like. All right, there is a close-up. So that's the stud. I'll point to that, see if I can. There's a stud there, and right beside it is this screw with the head snapped off. Hey, I figured it out. So what I decided to do was use this tool I have. This tool is used for removing roller tables, but it's got a very fine slice of metal, stainless steel, as you can see. And I was able to slide the hairspring underneath that with the balance cock pushed in and the stud available for knocking. So now there's a third hand involved here, and that hand is my wife. So I asked her, can you help me do some watchmaking? So as I put this balance cock, you can see it just sort of resting on the inside there. I'm trying to get the right stake to pop this out. So I was asking her to be very careful but knock this thing down. So she's pounding it right now. I turned the sound off so she could scream if she needed to. And yes, the stud was going down. So I saw, okay, the stud is working its way down, I think. Still a little bit flush. It needed to be pounded just a bit more. So I put that stake right over the top of this again and said, okay, this might work. No, I needed a finer tool to continue with the art of staking out a stud. So what I decided to use was one of my little picks, because it was very fine, and put the balance cock back in, and you can see the hairspring is underneath, and that little piece of metal is just sticking in there enough. And I just very carefully snug it against that stud. And again, I needed the third hand, which was my wife. I said, you come in and just knock that down. So she was knocking on that, and I was praying as she was doing this. Keep knocking. Oh, there we go. Hairspring out. So this is the balance cock here. And as you can see, the hairspring stud is out, and I've backed off the screw just slightly. And the way I did that is I used a very fine screw head file, and I went, and I had no alternative but to do this. I went straight across the top of this, right across. I cut a bit of the material of the balance cock and the screw. So the screw is so small, wouldn't even be able to drill it out. But I wanted to make sure I didn't take too much material away. I took just a bit, as you can see, but there's enough material remaining without a problem of putting a new screw in there. And I may fix up the surface a bit, may sand down the surface a bit on that, but that's how I did it. And I just want you to see if I can do this live. I want to back the screw, the rest of the screw out of here. And I might not be able to do this live because it's pretty friggin' tricky, because I can't see what the hell I'm doing. See, that's not, I may have to go under my microscope to do this. All right, I backed it off enough. I should be able to take a little tiny piece of Rodico and just put it on the end and rotate. All right, there it is, hanging on for dear life. So I just unscrewed it, so I can just flick this off here. I'm going to keep this screw. Let me just get it with Rodico here. I'm going to keep this screw because I want to know the threading. And I just pick it up with the Rodico here. There we go. That's the screw. That's the shaft that was stuck in there. And if I look down the hole, I've got myself a nice screw hole there. I can find another screw and put that in. So I didn't have to take too much material off, but Again, I use the screw head file to dig in just a bit to get enough screw to to get the screw out, or enough material to create a tiny trench to get the screw out. So that's it. That's how it's done. Wow, that's all I can say. What an adventure this has been. So now this is going to be ready. I just have to do a little screw hunting. I'll be able to find another screw, clean this up a bit, and then put this all back together again, and we'll get this Hamilton 992 in good working order with the hairspring intact. And a big shout out to my friend Roy, who sent me a cake, and inside the cake were 2 screw head files. And as it said on the cake, a file hidden in a cake might just get you out of trouble, and these files did get me out of trouble today. Thank you very much, Roy. Roy from England, I believe. You can correct me, Roy, by commenting. But anyway, thank you very much. This is an incredible gift to give me. So thanks a lot. And if anybody else out there wants to give me watchmaking tools or gifts, I'll take them. I'll take them.